and welcome to Express Updates. I am Yayura Awuno. Stay tuned. And in our first story, President John Dramani Mahama has announced that his government requires $1.7 billion to complete all unfinished Agenda 111 projects. He noted that nearly 90 hospitals initiated by the previous administration remain incomplete. During a meeting with the Christian Council, Mahama proposed collaboration with religious organizations to expedite the completion of these delayed projects. The president has assured that all projects would be completed effectively to address the healthcare needs of Ghanaians.
When I was president, I made a statement that we're going to move to a situation where if the missions have a hospital in an area, we're not going to come and compete with the mission by building another hospital. We'd rather use the resources to improve the mission hospital so that they provide service. Unfortunately, that was not followed in Agenda 111. So there are many places where you have a mission hospital. We could have used that money to upgrade the facilities in the mission hospital. Government has gone to start a hospital, has not been able to finish it. And they are sitting there, some at foundation level, some at lintel level. And so many of them, almost 90 hospitals. We need 1.7 billion to be able to complete the hospitals. The one that they said they commissioned, there's nothing in it, just one hospital. They finished the structure, but there's not even a bed in the hospital. And so we discussed it a bit in cabinet, but the Minister of Health is going to come with a paper to see what we do. You know, I believe that if some of the missions are interested, we could get them to finish the hospital and manage the hospital and provide the service, you know, so that government too can find it to be a mix. We can also raise money and finish some, but the mission hospitals too can take some and complete them and run them.
Lands and Natural Resources Minister Emmanuel Amakufibua has issued a stern warning to illegal miners engaging in activities that pollute water bodies and degrade land. This statement was made during his visit to the Ofin River, accompanied by Ashanti Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amwakuhene. Minister Boa emphasized that our livelihoods depend on the preservation of natural resources, and anyone found depleting them will face severe consequences.
This is the only reason why we live. This is why we breathe. This is where we get everything that will keep us as human beings alive. So when you see this devastation at the heart of the Ofin River, which takes its source from here, what few of our own people are doing to us is that they have come to basically kill us where it matters most. My message to our young people who want to do mining is that there's a pathway for doing the right mining. But we are not going to spare anybody who ventures to do illegal mining in our forest reserve. And we've made it clear. In the coming weeks, you will see steps being taken by the Minister of Environment, Science and Technology to Parliament, basically forever repeal 2463, taking away even the power of the president to grant anybody licenses to mine in forest reserve. It is gone. There is not going to be any more. And so my message today, having reclaimed this shelter belt on the Ofin, is to all of the thugs that are in all the other 43 forest reserve. We are coming to you. We are coming after you. The chain of people who are involved. The investigation has commenced, and thanks to the effort of the investigators, we are tracking them all the way to their financiers and to those who sell or rent those excavators. They are all going to face the full rigor.
And finally, Minister for Defense Dr. Edward Omaneboama has confirmed that the oxygen plant at the 37 Military Hospital is now fully operational, significantly enhancing healthcare services at the facility. During a recent visit, he discovered that the plant was out of service, jeopardizing the supply of essential medical oxygen to surgical theaters, intensive care units, various wards, and the National Ambulance Service. As a medical doctor, the minister promptly acted. In response to the critical situation, the president directed the Ministry of Defense to work with the National Security Coordinator to resolve the issue. New equipment has since been procured and installed, ensuring a stable and sufficient supply of oxygen for both the hospital and ambulance services. The successful restoration of the oxygen plant is a part of Mahama's administration's ongoing commitment to improving the nation's healthcare system and safeguarding the well-being of its citizens. And that is all we have for you here on Express Updates. I am Yayira Awuno. Do enjoy the rest of our shows.